UK pig farmers warn they will have to destroy perfectly healthy animals due to worker shortage.
Here's a summary of the article.
Farmers today warned they could have to start destroying healthy pigs after a shortage of HGV drivers and agricultural workers left 70,000 of the animals stranded on farms. Surplus pigs are costly to farmers due to penalty charges levied by processors when they breach their target size and the cost of feeding and housing the animals. There is a massive shortage of labor and lorry drivers needed in the industry. The longer the animals stay on the farm, the bigger they get and less money they are worth because farmers have deals with the buyers. Neil Furness, an arable farmer from Shropshire with more than 1,000 acres, described the situation as chaos. Mark Coleman, national chairman of the Tenant Farmers Association, told Mail Online that abattoirs are now running at 70% capacity. One farmer from Hemswell in Lincolnshire described the issues he was having getting stock from his farm to processing plants.
This post received a score of 7,600, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Obligatory, the grapes of wrath, quote, the works of the roots of the vines, of the trees, must be destroyed to keep up the price, and this is the saddest, bitterest thing of all. Carloads of oranges dumped on the ground. The people came for miles to take the fruit, but this could not be. How would they buy oranges at 20 cents a dozen if they could drive out and pick them up? And men with hoses squirt kerosene on the oranges, and they are angry at the crime, angry at the people who have come to take the fruit. A million people hungry, needing the fruit and kerosene sprayed over the gold.
I've always wondered what the meaning of the title, The Grapes of Wrath, meant, and this section alone makes it perfectly clear to me now. Thank you for posting this.
It's from the Battle Hymn of the Republic, which begins with the stanza, Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord, he is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored, he hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword, his truth is marching on.
Insofar as I understand the symbolism, the evil of the world weigh down upon the oppressed of the world the grapes, and through the force of God's wrath, and their growing discontent, yield his divine punishment, the wine. The Battle Hymn of the Republic is subtly referencing John Brown's body, and in turn referencing this will and horrible vengeance of the Republic forged through hardship.
Well, there you go. I'd only ever heard that particular phrase as part of the song. Till.
Art history is a very fun subject. Nothing's ever made in a vacuum.
Except MDMA. If it's a partial vacuum, the product is MDA.
Better headline. UK company refuses to raise wages and instead decides to kill the pigs it's not longer able to manage.
Our business model would be unsustainable if we take into account basic worker wage increases.
Bacon price has gone up double recently. Tired of hearing about unsustainable business for business that double prices in a year but cite worker shortages. If you pay your workers the same wage and double your price, I'm not saying you are doubling your profits, but you are making more money relatively.
Richest 6 people in UK own as much wealth as bottom 13 million. The top 1% of Americans have about 16 times more wealth than the bottom 50%. The elite have only got richer during COVID and Brexit, with the rate of the annual wealth increase accelerating. Food is being thrown away because the people who actually own the economy can't make enough profit, meanwhile people are starving.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.